After a gap of 5 years now, for the last 5 years, since this bull market started in March 20 on the onset of COVID, I've been underweight consumer sector. Now my views exactly changed. I think the Indian consumer is the most exciting place to be in the world because there are demographics supporting, income levels are rising. Some of the factors which were driving underperformance of consumption are behind us. From here on, I think one PFC, what we call private financial capital consumption expenditure, that growth over the last 10 year, 15 year is ahead of nominal GDP growth. So about 11% growth in the last 15 years in private final consumption expenditure. Last 3 years, that growth is down to 5%. So we are coming from a low base of consumption in India in the last 3 years. All of us know there has been a sharp consumption slowdown in India. I think that will come back very strongly over the next 3 years. The recovery to begin with will be modest and gradual, but it will really accelerate into the next year. I think we've just started the rate cut cycle in India. India has the highest real interest rates in the world, but I think we'll get at least another 75 basis points of rate cuts during the course of this year from central bank. So the inflation number positively surprised us last month, a few weeks back when we had the February inflation at 3.6%, the lowest CPI that we are seeing in 3 years now. Yeah, government has done a tax cuts in the budget that will help consumption or revive consumption. Finally, the government has announced, the Prime Minister has announced the constitution of the 8th Pay Commission. Next year, sometime similar time, we'll have the Pay Commission recommendation in place. Going by the past trends, it will lead to an increase of 15-20% more income in the hands of over 4 million central government employees and defense forces. I can see all the stars are aligned for a recovery in consumption in the economy. Consumption is on a low base. Consumer stocks have underperformed in the last 5 years. The one sector which has underperformed in this bull market last 5 years when Nifty has gone from 7,500 to 25,000 is consumer stocks. I think it's time to go back into consumption stock.